Today, Porsches include a 356, a 914, a Cayman, and 911s. Ferraris include a 308 and a 348. Hi there. Porsches sold on Bring a Trailer include an Arctic Silver over Black 34,000 mile 2009 911S Cabriolet that sold for $63,000. A clean car, this was well sold. A tangerine over black 1970 911E Targa sold for $64,000. One of 932 produced for the year, this has had most of the systems touched and it seems to run okay. This was likely a fair sale. A slate blue 1983 911 SC Coupe with 85,000 miles sold for $65,000. Bid to $38,000 5 years ago, this was a fair sale on an above-average SC. A black over cashmere beige 21,000 mile 1998 911 Cabriolet sold for $66,000. Another example of a less expensive way to get into a 993, this was a fair sale based on comps, yet I think it's a bit of a bargain. A cassis red over burgundy 1987 911 Cabriolet M491 presented by a great seller sold for $81,000. A fabulous car at a fabulous price. This color doesn't appeal to some, and the interior is likely similarly polarizing. This, though, was well purchased. A Grand Prix white over blue 1991 911 Coupe with 81,000 miles, presented by a great seller, sold for $105,000. Bid to $112,000 in September. This was well purchased. A midnight blue original owner 2004 911 GT3 with 20,000 miles, sold for $141,000. Yikes. A superb example. The interior is just too much natural brown. One commenter noted that the leather used is superior to others in 911s, and they also noted that on a car that they own, they installed some carbon touches to break up the brown. Indeed, this was well purchased. A Riviera Blue 14,000 mile 2011 911 GT3 sold for $278,993. The blue interior splotches are not to my taste, nor are the yellow belts. The original belts were included in the sale. A stunning car, this was very well sold. For Ferrari, a Rosso Corsa over beige, original owner 1981 308 GTSI with 10,000 miles sold for $92,000. A desirable car on many fronts, this was a fair sale, and I think a touch of a bargain. On Cars and Bids, a black modified 2007 Porsche Cayman S with 51,000 miles sold for $28,987. Exhaust, suspension, a wing on the back. This was on the high side of fair. A Grigio over black modified 1994 Ferrari 348 Spider sold for $55,555. This price is reasonable, but I wouldn't call the air suspension reasonable. This was probably a fair sale. On PCarMarket, a black over Savannah beige 2000 Porsche 911 Cabriolet with 78,000 miles sold for $21,250. Some important maintenance has been performed here, but not the IMS. This was a fair sale on the low side of fair, yellow central. A black 1962 356B Cayman notchback coupe sold for $85,000. It seems to drive okay, and the price isn't outrageous. This was a fair sale. 2 cars on Bring a Trailer were bid with their reserves not met today, November 2nd. A black over tan modified turbocharged Subaru-powered 1973 Porsche 914 was bid to $38,750. A Guards Red Over Black 31,000 mile 1986 911 Cabriolet was bid to $49,999. On Cars and Bids, a Guards Red 1991 944 S2 with 124,000 miles was bid to $9,300. A Triple Black 2010 Boxster S with 54,000 miles was bid to $26,750. That's a wrap for today. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Be well.